something to eat. Um, do y'all remember? I've been speaking on this from what Nipsey gave me for the different countries overseas for 5 years now. And I've been speaking about it again lately. I think I mentioned it earlier today. Iraq, Iran, I think I know I said Israel, Palestine, Somalia, Sudan. I mentioned Somalia and Sudan, even if I didn't get into all of them today. I've been mentioning them for the past few months now. Y'all, how come I just found a article? This article is dated Friday, January the 10th, 2025. It says, if you are black, you are finished. The ethnically targeted violence raging in Sudan. Hansa Ibrahim Arbad had already lost her son in the early days of Sudan's civil war, burned to death in his tent after it was set on fire. When she was apprehended by militia aligned with the Rapid Support Forces parliamentary group while fleeing west towards the border of Chad. A bullet flew by close to her head, the 24-year-old said. 5 male relatives were separated from this group she was traveling with, taken to a creek and shot in the chest. If you are black, you are finished, is how Arbab described her experience of the ethnically targeted violence that has swept through Darfur for the second time this century. Accounts of massacres perpetrated by the RSF and allied Arab militias, so these are Arabs, emerged shortly after war broke out in April 2023 between the RSF and the regular army, the Sudanese armed force. Didn't I just mention Sudan and Somalia? The world has learned about the atrocities has been relayed by survivors from refugee camps in Adre across the border of Chad. The U.S. said on Tuesday it has determined that genocide was being perpetrated by the RSF and its allies and that it was imposing sanctions. Yeah, that's why I'm reading a little bit of this. I just saw it on Google so that you can see this, because didn't I just say, I think it was yesterday, when I saw black people and militias and military were paid by the U.S. and the U.S. was in Sudan, Somalia, these different black countries killing the people. I think I even mentioned this last night. Hey, everybody. Hi, Indigo. Hi, Big Old Wizard. Hi, Redbone. Hi, Miss Mickey. Reality and Balance. Bobby. Alexia, Joseph. Hi, everybody. I just want to briefly, I'm just giving it to you in parts. I'm so exhausted. I think I'm not finished. I think that's one reason why I'm so exhausted, because I'm getting the downloads. And hi, Justin. And remember I told you they look like big bats, but they're not bats. But they look like Batman. They shape like Batman, except they don't have a human head. They're demons and they're drones, but they're like 50 times, maybe 100 times bigger than the drones, but they're kind of shaped like some of the drones, and they shape like Batman. Just like the bat on the cartoon, which is Nipsey's favorite cartoon character, Batman. And they're the ones that were telling me about the deal. It's going to burn. And then I said, this is somebody saying, oh, well, we could just watch California. I said, no, it's coming to a city near you. Okay. Somebody heard that show and sent me a link on Instagram. Do you realize last night or early this morning, a big apartment building in the Bronx, New York, has been set on fire from the top of the building? It's ablaze. I don't know if they put it out yet, but I told y'all was where niggas be at in these major cities. They was going to tear the cities down and light them cities up. They're going to set them cities on fire and have people robbing for food, for water, for clothes, for cars, the ones that will crank, because they're going to shut the ones down that are controlled by computer. And they have a skeleton key for it. And they shut it down with the drone. Or they have the computer system set up where a human and a computer shuts it down or turns it off or makes it do whatever it wants to do so you have no control of it. This is coming to a city near you. Major cities where they're building major jails. Will y'all please tell me about it? Do you know of any big city where niggas that they building new jails? Or they've already built the jail? I see one over near a creek or water or a lake. Some of you might not know, might not be keeping up with it. And the stock market and people investing in them and the owners of the property, the real estate that the jail is built on, is making millions, as well as for the free labor and the products they're producing, and this chemical warfare going on in there. Yeah, they're going to hit them because that's one of the fastest ways. Flooding, natural catastrophe, and fire. Fire make work faster, I don't know. Because it's like it just jumps with air, but then I think all of them are bad. And sewage problems, backed up pipes, viruses and bacteria. I still see something about a suitcase bomb that a drone, they have the drones, those drones can move pretty fast. But I heard it was ironic, they haven't found the young man, the dancer in the park and in the land, but they said they found people in the fire with the drone. They found other people that were murdered and found the bodies with the drone. Are they going to pick and choose who they find? Also, you all need to watch whether you like to drink a lot of alcohol in a lot of different places, because some of it is tainted. Even though you're buying it out of the store and you're not getting a drink from someone that you don't know in a club. No, these are sealed. These are on shelves. Someone is doing this. And I'm not going to say the store owners are doing it. I'm not saying the manufacturer is doing it, because I don't see that's a complete source of it. Either somebody's working in the store, or they're having access to it and they're hanging around it, or the shipments are on the train. However, it's being brought into these different states and put in the stores. Thank you, Indigo. Yeah, because they know what they're getting ready to do.